guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Christina Kasky here with Forever Board Soapery, and today I am going to try and make some bath bombs. Specifically, I'm going to try and use this mold. It's a little bit soft, but it's fairly firm, so I'm hoping it's going to work out and hold its shape for me. But I wanted to make some Easter egg bath bombs and then do some hand painting. So we'll see if I get lucky and it works out, but that's the goal for today. So I'm starting here with my baking soda. What's going on? If you don't get this thing perfectly straight, it won't connect. There we go. And I'm using my KitchenAid mixer that I got from Costco for this one. And I'm just putting it on a low with the baking soda. There's some clumps in it. I tend to be kind of lazy, I guess, or I just haven't felt the need for it. I don't go through the sifter. I just run it through my mixer here with the paddle, and it breaks up all the big clumps for me, so I don't have to worry about it. So I let that do its thing. And then I need a little mini cup here, and I need to add some distilled water. It's about a tablespoon. I happen to have some distilled water in this cup. I'm using this for my concrete. There we go. Okay. I need that again, but we'll take it. And then I need just a little teeny bit. I've got the lemon drop water soluble dye that I'm using today. I'm going to just do 1 micro scoop. I don't want like a crazy bright yellow. I think a softer color will be nice, and then with the brighter colors in the painting, hopefully, is my goal. So we'll do that, and then mix that up really well and get it all dissolved. Looking good. And so yeah, this is looking good as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this guy in. And let that start mixing up. And I don't make a lot of bath bombs. I make them, but not a lot. So I tend to always follow my recipe here just to keep myself on track. Now I need some cream of tartar. If you guys are looking for a good recipe with all the details and everything that go with it, check out Jerica Zimmerman. She has a really nice recipe for bath bombs that she shared. I would check out her channel for that exact recipe. I'm going to choose not to share exact amounts here with you guys today, solely because most of my recipe is based off of hers anyways, or it's fairly similar. I've made some tweaks to it to kind of make it my own, but really, if you're looking for a recipe that works really well, I recommend trying hers for sure. Some SLSA going on here. Now with SLSA, it's probably a good idea to wear a mask with this stuff, guys. I'm just going to try to stay out of the line of fire. But it will get in your lungs and make you cough and hack and all the great things that you don't want to be doing. See? I didn't quite make it out of the line of fire. Really, wearing the mask is the better way to go for sure. Lovin clay is next. And I just keep adding them in as this is mixing along. So the SLSA is going to give me my really nice foam to the bath bomb. The kaolin clay helps with the hardness as well as the cream of tartar. And because I'm trying to have a nice strong goat milk line of products, like every one of my products, they really are attached to seeing goat milk in everything. So for my bath bombs, I do add a powdered goat's milk. I don't use fresh goat's milk because it's fresh goat's milk. It will go bad with it just sitting there. It doesn't go through the chemical process like the soap does that changes the properties of it. So I do use the powder for this one. I'm really thinking about trying a body lotion with the powdered as well. Same scenario. People are using their fresh goat's milk. They really shouldn't be. It should be pasteurized at the very least. And I gotta be honest, I'm not 100% certain that I understand how the pasteurized milk in a lotion wouldn't go bad as well. I have to do some more research and understanding of how that milk works in a lotion, because again, I wouldn't think it's going through that same chemical process as soap does. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe it is a different process but it's still okay. I don't know, but I think I'm going to try with a powder. That way I don't have to worry about all that nonsense. Alright, so while this is mixing, I'm going to start with my liquid ingredients. So I've got some polysorbate 80. And I'm just going to pop over to the shea butter because I always forget I got to melt it down. This right here is one of the big tricks I got from Derek Zimmerman. With the shea butter, it was a game changer really for me in regards to getting my bath bombs to get that hardness to it that I really liked. And you really don't even need that much, which is what's very interesting about it. It works so well. It's such a small amount. Alright, I use canola oil in most of mine. I know there's all these fancy oils out there that you can use and whatever, but at the end of the day, canola oil is a really good oil for the skin. Don't see any reason to go another route. I use it in a lot of my products. It feels great. It moisturizes really well. It definitely has some beneficial properties to it. It's so readily available in Alberta. Why wouldn't you use it as opposed to having something shipped from overseas and whatever? So I choose to use it. Isopropyl alcohol. This is something that I hadn't used previously as well. I think I had it in my head that isopropyl alcohol would have like a smell to it and change the smell of your bath bomb or whatever. So I just wasn't using it. But what I found is it's actually fantastic. really, really well. So definitely something I like. And then we're going with our fairy goods oil today. I'm gonna use a pineapple mango. I've been using this a little bit here lately, but I really like it. And I thought it was a nice Eastery type scent for sure. Citric acid is the only thing we have left, and we're going to do that very, very last. So we'll just wait here on our shea butter. And it's hot. In there, and then into the pot she goes. All right, so got all of our oils, all of our butters, everything that we want and need in this world are in there. The last thing we've got is our citric acid. And if you haven't heard this already, definitely add your citric acid at the end. 100% makes really so much easier. The way to go. I'm just going to shut this down for a minute. I'm going to add the citric acid right on top here. Well, I do need a fair amount. So we'll see how she goes here. And again, I don't get too worked up over the chunks. They do seem to break down for me anyway, so I don't get too worried about them. Okay. Put it back on. There she goes. Something's not right. There we go. Perfect. I do keep it on a lower setting when I'm using it. It will poof out the top. Even once it starts going here, it can get quite full and start spitting out the sides on me a little bit every now and then. So I do try to keep an eye on that. But, see, she's trying on this side. There we go. We'll let her finish mixing up. While that's doing its thing, we'll get this guy out. I wonder if I have any more. There's in here, guys. I'm just going to pause you for a minute. See if I have any other molds that might make sense. Okay, so I had an Easter bunny mold, but it still has soap in it. I have to unmold it. So because I haven't done that yet, I found this heart mold. Probably a little bit more of a Valentine's-y thing, but maybe it will work out nicely as a Mother's Day one. You know, the pineapple mango candle with a pineapple mango heart, and maybe the pineapple mango soap will be ready at the same time. That would be cool. So that's what we're gonna go for, is kind of in that line of thought process. Now, this guy is a scoopy scoop. And we'll see how she goes. So I'm just gonna dump it in there basically, and then smoosh it down really well. Like really well. So because it's not a super hard bottom, I am trying to smoosh it so that I get the design, but I'm also not trying to smoosh it so far that it's just popping it back out again. If you know what I mean. These will be a fair sized bath bomb too, which is nice. Smells so good. Like this pineapple mango, definitely one of my faves. It'll go on my list of things to try and keep in stock, I think. I just really like the sweeter scents. It's kind of my thing. I do carry some other scents for everybody else, but when it comes to my faves, pineapple mango, sweeter scents, making the list like that. Definitely think I might want a pineapple mango wax melt for my house. Well, the top or the bottoms here are looking great, so hopefully the tops are doing everything I want in this world as well. They feel like they're really coming together, like they feel like they're nice and molded, so I hope I'm right. I just having a hard time justifying because I don't make a lot of bath bombs, and I'll be honest, they do sell, but they're not one of my top sellers, and I do have a higher price point on my bath bombs, so I think that's why they're not one of my top sellers, is they're a little bit higher than what I find when I go to markets and such. It's a lot of crafters, not so much in business. They're just doing it for fun. So they're not charging what it costs them and enough to make a profit, I guess. They're basically getting their money back so they can go and make some more, which is perfectly fine. I think that there is absolutely, that's what markets to me are for. 100% is for those crafters to be able to showcase what they make and make some more and whatnot. But for me, I am doing it as a business and I am looking to make that profit. So sometimes my bath bombs seem a little bit too high in price for some people. But I also try to make it a bit of a luxury experience, as well as adding that goat's milk in there. Give you a really nice bath experience, hopefully. And I hope, and I think people do find the value in my bath bomb and the the foaming and the fizzing and all that kind of stuff that comes with it. I think that people are enjoying that. So I was making a really nice Epsom salt bath bomb. Definitely that guy was really beautiful for soaking and everything else, but I was having a heck of a time with my recipe not exploding all the time. I don't even know if I had a 50% success rate with them. That's how much it was a problem. So I eventually I gave them up. It wasn't worth my time or effort to sometimes get the product I was looking for and sometimes not. I didn't feel like if I got to the point where my online sales, for example, started really going on the wholesale side of things, that I could fulfill a wholesale order if it came in, because who knows how many would explode on me or whatever. So I let it go for this recipe, which I love. That's not to say I wouldn't, you know, if somebody came forward and said, hey, I'd really like to bulk order the Epsom salt bath bombs, I might do one for them, just without a limitation, I guess, on timing, in case I had to make an extra batch or whatever to fulfill the order. And I did find so if they do explode, I actually just turn them into a bath soak, and I just make sure it's all ground up nice and smooth, and then I just do it as a bath soak. So it doesn't go to waste. It's still very much used, but there and again, I don't have a huge market for bath soaks. I think my last one that I did, I got 3 bath soaks out of it, and I've sold 2, and that had to be well over 6 months ago. People just weren't interested, maybe because of the scent. The last one was a tropical fruit scent. It's not really maybe something that you think about when you're thinking about a bath soak. You're maybe more on the lavenders and mints and things like that. Rosemary, stuff to help you relax and soothe sore muscles. So tropical fruit is probably not on their top 10 list of things that they want to choose for a bath soak, but that's what I had, and that's what went AWOL in a bath bomb, so that's what got made. I really hope these turn out the way that I'm envisioning, because they're sure working well with regards to filling. They're doing everything that I want them to do. It is like insanely cold today. Our bus run did get canceled. I don't even know what it is out there, like -30 and then wind chill on top of that kind of deal. I think it's supposed to be like -40, maybe even more. She's a coldie out there today, so not expecting to see too many customers today. However, sometimes I say that and I'm always surprised by the fact that we are Albertans and we just don't care that it's cold outside. Cold is cold. So we still go and do our things as we normally would. One more. So I'm gonna have some left over here. Probably gonna have to pull out my press and work with it to do a couple of round guys. Here we go. So pretty happy with that. I'm just gonna press the last few into bombs, and then I'll bring you back with me tomorrow to do the painting. Talk to you soon.